Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. It is Friday night, July 18th, 2025. It is break night. We have 3 breaks with potentially a 4th on tap. We are now 1 spot away from guaranteeing the break. Going to give a heads up warning. My internet is being super flaky right now. There are several points I saw the countdown just completely freeze. So if we lose the internet, I will leave. I actually have my phone up on the left, so that way I can kind of see if anything on my phone side shows the video feed has frozen, which it's kind of showing right now, it looks like. All right, nope, just delayed. Just really delayed. So if it's freezing or it freezes, I will know, and then I will just hold everything exactly as it is until my internet comes back up. We lost it for just a split moment, and then it came back. So, like I said, I have no idea why. It's not like it's raining or thunderstorming. Go figure. The one night where I thought we could lose power, we didn't, and then tonight it's like out of nowhere, it just starts absolutely being super flaky. All right. David wants a random spot, and David's going to get spot 4 for the Rays. All right. This is that is the Bowman break that is up. There are now 3 spots left with a we need only 1 more to guarantee that break tonight. All right. So everybody's tagged for flawless. Here it is, the flawless case. We have finally filled the break enough where we can run it. So here's your teams as they are in order. We have Michael Adams has the Braves. Mark Padula's got the Guardians. Mr. Trokey's got the Pirates. Laurie's got the Mets. Anthony's got the Diamondbacks, Mariners. Jacoby's got the Twins. Ray's got the A's. Miker's got the Giants. Dennis has the Nationals. Laurie has the Tigers. David has the Rockies. Andrew has the O's. David Samuels has the Rays. Ray Santana's got the Reds. Ricky's got the Blue Jays. Brad's got the Phillies. I've got the Dodgers. Anthony's got the Royals. Jacoby's got the Marlins. Matt's got the Rangers. Steve's got the Angels. Anthony's got the Cardinals and the Yankees. Andrew's got the Red Sox. I've got the White Sox. Sean M. has the Padres. Spencer Sharp has the Astros. I've got the Brewers, and Chris Thomas has the Cubs, which is ironic because that's what that happens to be the team he always picks. So, all right. So the way this is going to work, the briefcase is available. What we're going to do is there should be somewhere, I think, between like 10 and 13 cards in this suitcase. If you don't get a hit, you will remain eligible for the suitcase. Everybody who is hitless out of this, we will do a random, we'll do a duck race to see who gets the briefcase. So if you get any hit, even if you have 1 or 2 or 3 teams, any of your teams get a hit, you're out for the suitcase. That way we're giving the most opportunity for the most people to happen to get something out of this break. This is a $1,700 case. These are definitely the most expensive ones we do. That's not actually a case of cards. Okay, I think they're available still. So if he takes the Nats, yeah, Nats are still available. So I can tag them in it. Kelsey, I'm tagging you in it as well. If anybody, so like I said, the link for Bowman's Best is up in the corner there, or as in the comment section. What's up, Joe? All right. It's flawless time. I just wanted to do this right out of the gate. I am not going to cut this way. Actually, I am just going to take the plastic off like this. If you win the suitcase, your cards will go out in the next shipment order that I do. I have my... Okay. Sounds good, Liam. I have my suitcase for Flawless Baseball last year. So I don't need 16 suitcases. I actually have an appropriate card carrier now. I was actually using my Flawless case as my card carrier for a while. I've seen these Flawlesses be great. I've seen these Flawlesses be total busts. I know they're expensive breaks. I think traditionally within the group, we don't fancy these unless they're like case breaks very often. But, you know, sometimes it's hard to turn these ones away. Right. We have the official Panini seals here. So we're going to cut them. Okay. And we're going to do it. Who do I recommend? Has anyone taken the Dodgers yet? I take the Dodgers. Honestly, the Angels and Yankees are the ones that are locked. I take the Dodgers. That would be my pick. Frankie took the Nats. Okay. He took the Nats. What's up, Phil? So I apologize ahead if you don't get a hit. That's why a lot of these spots got given away in a mini. So I mean, for a lot of folks, you didn't have to pay anything to get in this. You just kind of, oh god, there goes Wayne. Oy. Wayne just took a nosedive. Ugh. I need to get a better. I want to get a better backdrop for this. I'm not in love with the way I have this stand. I need to get something that's a little bit more solid. All right. So I am going to flip this up. I am going to take 3 thick cards. There should be 3 encased cards in here. I'm going to take 3 of them. We're going to cover them up, and then I'm going to pull the pack out. So, all right. So I won't be able to see it any more than you. Is there a seal on the front? Sure is. Gosh darn it. Yes, you can change. Just put a comment in there and change to Dodgers. No one saw anything because I didn't see anything. All right, that worked out. Yeesh. Yeah, just put a comment and just say change to Dodgers. All right, here's the keys to the suitcase. That's what dropped. All right, I'm trying to position these appropriately. All right, there's one. I got the box here. Is there only 2? Might only be 2 encased cards. There's the box. It's nice and thick. You know how I like my thick packs. Might only be 2 cards, actually. Encased cards. Yep, because that's the diamond. Or did it fall out? What in the world? Interesting. There are 2 encased cards stacked on top of each other. Huh. Normally there's like 1, 2, 3, but I can tell the middle thing is just like the certificate for like the diamonds, the jewel card. So I'm just picking it up and moving it. I have that like confused face right now. If you could see my face, because I'm like, huh? Why do we have Why did they do that? Yeah, because there's only 2 spots for cards. There's not a third spot. So there is 3 encased cards. They just double stacked 2 of them. Okay. All right. I think they did. All right. So I'm going to set the case. So I'm trying to figure out what to do with this. All right. I'm going to close the case up. Okay. Closing the case up, and I'm going to set it over here while we do the box, which it's very thick, which I like. I am always down for thick boxes. So if you get a hit, I'm going to mark you in yellow on the list on the left, on the right, I mean. So we'll know who's left at the end. All right. Now, this. All right. That there. It's weird. It's a thick box, and that it's not that thick on the inside. Yeah, that's fine. That was strange. It was a very thick box, but then it wasn't. I think it was the way it was taped. All right. Empty box. Empty box. Oh, it's just the box itself was thick. Okay. They fooled us. Make me think it's thicker than it is. Obviously, it's probably for something when there actually is something thicker in there. All right. So there is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 cards in here. So there's 11 cards total. Because you got the Rockies, you're probably going to get a hit. You're probably going to get like a Charlie Condon auto. Yes, he'll get the Dodgers once I get to that part. All right. Here we go. This is your flawless break. Oh, I already got that one figured out. Kicking us right off with a nice patch auto for the Toronto Blue Jays. That is sweet. 7 of 25. Arun Namala with a very sick patch right there. Toronto Blue Jays going to Ricky. Congrats, Ricky, on that one. That is nasty patch right there. That's a good prospect to get, too. Right, I got to move these because they are not going to be thick enough. Ricky taking a very nice hit right there. Good start. All right. Next one up. And I'm going to highlight that one quickly. All right, so Ricky is got a hit. All right, here we go. Number 2. What's this way? It's a bat. Not going to get a logo. We know that already. That is a Jim Rice. Nice. 5 of 15 dual bat relic for the Boston Red Sox. Going to Andrew. Game worn used material. Jim Rice. Nice. Very nice. my hands would just be a little more stable, it'd be great. There we go. It's one of those things with the suitcase. I feel like it's one of those ones where it's like that game where you're trying to build up the point total, and it's either you want to get under the number or over the number. You just don't want to get in the middle. There we go. Jim Rice, dual bat relic. Very nice. Going to Andrew. All right, so Andrew is now, and obviously myself is out too. I should mark that as well. I am not going to win the suitcase, regardless if I get a hit or not. All right, there we go. All right. All right, next one coming out. I forget which way this goes. All right, we're going this way. Flawless. It's a batter. Future Ink. That is Homer Bush Jr. for the Tampa Bay Devil Rays. 3 of 15. Going to David Samuels. That's a very nice autograph. That's how autographs are supposed to be. Homer Bush Jr. for the Devil Rays. I'm sorry, just the Rays. They're not the Devil Rays anymore. So Rays now have been taken. So David is no longer in the running for the suitcase. All right. Next out. Now, I don't think it's actually possible for everybody to get a hit. So I was going to say, now if somehow everyone gets a hit, Iconic Ink. For the Colorado Rockies, Andres Galarraga, 3 of 25. What was that thing, David, you were saying about the Rockies? What was it you were saying about the Rockies? Automatically entered? How about you're automatically getting a hit? Because the Rockies, I figured we're going to get a hit in this. Because the Rockies always do. Nobody wants the Rockies, but the Rockies hit. So David's actually got 2 on the board. He's eliminated both those teams, technically. Andres Galarraga. All right. Next out. Going this way. Prospect. With a super nice patch. How about a Nolan Chanel? 15 of 25 for the Los Angeles Angels. Going to Steve. Very sick patch right there. It's a very nice patch. Very nice cards right now coming out here. I mean, I'm happy enough that these cards look freaking fantastic. I've definitely seen breaks of the stuff already that we have nowhere near looked as good as some of the stuff we've already pulled out. So, Nolan Chanel. All right. I think that was the thickest card in that lot, too. All right. That shows this way. Next out, rookie. Future Ink. How about a Kobe Mayo, 6 of 25. Or 6 of 20, sorry. Kobe Mayo, on-card autograph for the Baltimore Orioles. Going to Andrew. Andrew's got 2. The same team has not hit twice, though, I will say. 138. It does. Doesn't. It's on 68. Just move that out of the way for now. All right. Got 2 cards left in this box, and then we will switch over to the encased cards. All right. Legendary. That is, how about some Jim Rice to go with your bat? Nice. On-card autograph. 13 of 20. Jim Rice. Autograph for the Boston Red Sox. Again, Andrew hitting again. Andrew at the back-to-back Jim Rice cards. Very nice. I was just making sure I actually okay. I hadn't seen Andrew comment yet, so I was just making sure I actually tagged him. All right, last card out of the box. What is it? Distinguished. Have me full screen. Oh, yeah. That's how we roll. It says Joe Mauer for the Minnesota Twins. 6 of 20. Who's got the Twinkies? Jacoby's got the Twinkies. Very nice. All right. So we'll see who's in the running for the suitcase here. All right, and that's it for that box. All right. Let me update the list here a little bit. All right. So Jacoby's out now. Angels are out, so Steve is out. All right, so those that are still in the running for the suitcase, it's Anthony, Matt, Sean, Spencer, Chris, Lori, Dennis, Miker, Ray, Mr. Trokey, Mr. Padula, and Mr. Adams. When I run the random, you only get one. I'm only doing it as one chance because a lot of people did get in on these on minis too. So you get one name in the random for the suitcase. Like I said, I want to do a equal distribution chance. All right, suitcase, 3 cards. So I'm gonna let's see. Let's do the one that's try not to show it. All right. All right, here's your first encased card. Flawless. This is going to be for somebody wearing sunglasses. Just the diamond card. Could be the diamond. 22 of 25. That is the diamond card for Sebastian Walcott. Going to the Texas Rangers. Matt Folk. Congrats, Matt. You get yourself a diamond card. Nice Sebastian Walcott there. Sorry, Wing. You gotta move. Don't. Wing comes down. Nice diamond card there. It's kind of balancing. All right. So then there is the diamond guarantee agreement. Naturally mined and not laboratory grown. All right. You're welcome, Matt. So I'll just stick with that side here. So this is a top-down card. Flawless. Next card out. It's like an Oriole helmet. It's like an Oriole player. That is a Gunnar Henderson. Nice. 8 of 25. Gunnar Henderson on the flawless. Nice one for the O's. Beautiful card. Andrew, if you're looking for some break credit, I might be interested in procuring that one from you, since I live in the Baltimore area. It's a good card show card. Very nice. All right. Last card. No, just telling the cards. All right. Last card out of the case. What direction is it? I'm trying to figure out the direction on this. I think it's top down. Top? Yeah, it's top down. Okay. Top down on this one. Pitcher. Oh, it's a, what the hell is that? Brock Porter for the Rangers. Another, it's a sapphire card. Nice. Brock Porter on the sapphire for the Rangers. So Matt takes 2 of the cards, encased cards. Wow, nice. Whoa, there was Walcott. Jeez. Down it went. That was way too low balance. Sorry about that. Good thing that was encased. Good thing everything was top loaded. Eesh. Your card's fine. No damage. It was like, geez. All right. Apparently I didn't have that balance well enough. So just so y'all can see, nothing on the inside. That was weird how they had these. They literally had them sitting on top of each other, and you could see the indentation that it was making up there. They didn't. They could have just put another space right here. So, oh well. All right. Sorry about the fall off the stand there. Jeez. But okay. So Matt's out for the case now. So let's do the recap here, and then we'll do the duck race for the case. It's free anyway. Fair. Not intentional though. Just kind of friggin', well, it was sitting up there. It just fell. You don't get a certificate on the sapphire. It just says the sapphire is guaranteed by Panini America. So versus like the diamond, you actually get like the whole certificate. Either way, that's pretty sweet that you got 2 gemstone cards. Now, Kelsey, I was saying to Andrew, if he's interested in selling the Gunnar Henderson card, I might be interested in trading break credit for it if he wants it. Wants to get some break credit for. I know a lot of people in this area that would buy that card. All right. So that is the flawless break. So let's do the duck race now. Go switch the screen. Got to share. Do I still have the duck race up? I do. All right. share the duck race. Those race cards were very nice. Yeah, for sure. All right. Let's do this. Minimize this. All right. So I am going to put in here, I'm going to take away the folks who were out. So I've got Michael Adams, Mark Padula, Phil Cherokee. So I'm going to copy that in. Still have the one up from the other night. There. All right. I'm going to get those folks in. Do a little editing here. 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, and let me make sure I got everyone else. So I need Ray, Miker, Dennis. Copy. One, two, three. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Anthony's already in. Brad, Sean M. Sensor, and Chris. All right. All right. There's our combatants for the. What's up, Hayden? No, I have not done football yet. Negative, Ray. Unfortunately, you did not get a hit in Flawless. Right? Yeah, if you traded for the Yankees, you would have. All right, so, but we're running the random right now. For those who just jumped in, we're running the random for the suitcase. We're going to do it via duck race here. All right, 1 minute on the clock. 12 entries into the duck race for the suitcase. All right, here we go. 3, 2, 1, and go. We're out of the gates. 10 seconds in. My internet looks choppy. Glorious. Lori and the Queen Duck out ahead a little bit. Chris Thomas kind of running neck and neck. My internet's struggling along here. I think the internet's racing more than the ducks are. All right, we got 25 seconds left in this race. We got Lori still out in front. Ray, Phil, and Chris, top 4. Now we're getting the shuffle back, as we typically see. We're down to 15 seconds left in this duck race. The internet is struggling. 8 seconds. Who's this coming out from nowhere on the bottom? Michael Adams. Okay. Congrats, Michael. Michael does not want the briefcase. It will go to the next place, second place person, which would be Dennis. So that would be the order if folks didn't want the briefcases. Would be Michael, Dennis, and then Sean would be the kind of in that order. So, but Michael Adams gets the briefcase. All right, let's get our screens back to the way I have them now. Yeah, no, that. Okay, we'll do the recap here real quick. So Michael Adams got the briefcase. Congrats to you. Thanks for everybody who participated in the flawless break. That was solid. I mean, there's some pretty sweet patches in there. Some nice cards for sure. We had a Sebastian Walcott diamond card. We have a Brock Porter, what did I say, sapphire? Yeah, sapphire card. We have the Nolan Chanel 15 of 25 for the Angels. We had Gunnar Henderson 18 of 25 encased auto for the Orioles. Andres Galarraga for the Rockies, the kind of the legend auto 25. Jim Rice on card auto 13 of 20 for the Red Sox. Kobe Mayo for the Baltimore Orioles. That is 6 of 20. Joe Mauer 6 of 20. Homer Bush 3 of 15. Jim Rice 5 of 15. Dual bat relic. Only had one relic card, just straight relic card. And Arun Namala 7 of 25 for the Toronto Blue Jays. Nice looking cards, great looking cards. That would look a hell of a lot better than what we did for National Treasures. $1,500, $1,700. I don't see $1,700 of return there, but regardless, in a break format, it was worth the chance. I think having it all included in the minis definitely helps out, kind of fill that one out. I think buying a spot's good, but gave a lot of chances for folks to get in on it too. So, all right, we're about lean back. And we're going to reconstruct the site. Okay, so now we got NASCAR coming up for the photo box. And then we will do football and then maybe Bowman's best. Actually, I think we're good on Bowman. We still have 2 spots left. Maybe we'll have less than that. We have 1 spot left. Let me update Bowman's best. Yeah, we have 1 spot left in Bowman best. For the Dodgers. All right, so we have 1 spot left in Bowman's best, and I had a couple payments I was waiting for on No Huddle. Tracking sheet for shipment. 1 spot left in Bowman's best. That's all it's left right now. Let's see. Yeah, 4 payments I'm waiting for on football. One person I'm surprised at. One I know is probably going to we'll see it super late, and that's okay because I'm not that worried about him. Let me just shoot them messages. Paul Booth. I think one of my other guys actually was going in for a procedure today, but he settles up, so I'm not worried about him. Folks who I'm waiting on. Let me see. Oh, that one. Look at the NASCAR box. NASCAR. So we will probably do Chrome Baseball. I think it releases Wednesday. Yeah. So next week, I tagged you, Kelsey. Oh, we're full now? Mm-hmm. All right. You did? Are you saying you'll take Rockies or you took Rockies? I put it in features. It is under featured. All right, so you're taking the Rockies. All right. I don't know. Facebook is being weird lately. I don't know. There's an aspect of me that kind of wants to go to like how Nick has it as a where he does all his stuff through the shop. The problem is if you do it through a shop, I can't do $3 teams anymore. So that's the downside of trying to do it's like the downside of trying to do stuff through like an official website page shop for breaks. It's like you damned if you do, damned if you don't. If we keep doing it through Facebook, I don't have to charge you guys extra for fees for doing it this way. But if I do it through a shop, then it should be much easier to find the breaks and easier to buy them. But it comes with a fee. So, all right. So let me roll this. So hence the kind of damned if you do, damned if you don't situation. I don't know. Facebook's been acting very weird for people lately, it seems. All right. So here's this, and that is going to go here. All right. There are the serial numbers. It sounds like everybody felt like this is a much better layout for seeing the breaks. So having these lists kind of over on the side here. Yeah. I mean, trying to see what time it is. Got 3 breaks to go. They're not that long. I have one Series 2 hobby box left. You could do a flash break tonight if you all feel sporty. I was gonna save it for doing an Inception box next week, unless you want to do a flash Inception Series 2 break, which that would be. Trying to do math in my head. Like $50 a spot. No. $45 a spot if you did Inception and Series 2. That would still be a 10 spotter too. It'd be 90 if you wanted to do a 5 spotter. All right, let me get these tags in for football. We should be getting score megas, or sorry, select megas from Walmart and Target. Ryan, Lori, Steve, Frankie. I mean, I could always just do a Series 2 flash break, too. Just depends on what you all want to do tonight. It is Friday night, so I definitely have a lot more room for backstop. Ryan, Lori, Steve, Sam, Brad, Ricky. I need to post. I actually have a list that I created that is trying to notate what breaks people want to be posted in. And I need to, yes, that's why I said I have one left. I've already accounted for the one I got to send Ricky and the one you guys asked for, Liam. All right, I got the tags in for NASCAR. All right, we got Sage has spot 6, Ryan's got spot 2, Frankie's got spot 5, Ricky's got spot 1, Sam's got spot 4, Lori's got spot 8, Brad's got spot 9, Steve's got spot 3, Lori's got spot 7, and Ryan has spot 0. There is a Donruss FOTL still sitting up at the shop. If it doesn't sell this weekend, I might bring it home, and we might use that as a Monday break. I don't know. I'm toying with ideas, but I know we're going to do Chrome for Wednesday. As long as Topps doesn't hose me and, not ship my stuff on time. I've been weighing different prices on stuff. And actually, I need to buy something while I'm thinking of it. Damn it. I wish I bought it when I should have. So irritated. I should have done that. I was going to buy 2 more jumbo boxes for a place, and they just shot up $50 a box. So I guess I'll be buying them off of Topps' site on Thursday. Damn. Be shopping around for those. I have a case of hobbies, but I've already got several folks who are asking for the hobbies already. I'm also waiting to hear about a reorder buy on them. So Chrome's going to be expensive this year, y'all. So I just hope you're all prepared for it, because Chrome is not going to be cheap this year, especially the jumbos. All right, here we go for NASCAR. Kevin Harvick is going to be spot 0. Corey Heim, spot 1. Justin Bossignor, spot 1. Tyler Reddick, spot 1, which apparently our Front Row Motorsports and 2311 have lost their charters. Jesse Love, 13 of 25. Nice. Zane Smith is spot 1. 13 of 25 for Jesse Love. Feels like a wrestler name. Jesse Love. Nothing but love. Nothing but love. Oh, Brother Love. He's the son of Brother Love. He's Jesse Love. Connor Zillich, who's been kind of tearing it up a bit. So be on the lookout for this kid. Connor Zillich. Not number. It's spot 4. Race Kings, Jeff Gordon, spot 0. And the Kid Reporter. Yeah, I'm not loving what some of those prices are. I did pick up one for FOTL NFL Elite box. It sold for $400. NFL Elite at $400 is not 2 words I typically associate together with each other. Connor Zillich, spot 4. Brent Cruz, spot 8. Brendan Butterbean Queen, spot 5. Frankie Muniz, spot 9 from Malcolm in the Middle. Caden Honeycutt, spot 6. Brett Holmes, spot 2. Jeb Burton on the Optic, spot 4. And a Chase Elliott on the Spellbound. Talking to Nick, it sounds like Panini's going to short print a lot of their boxes this year. Select Football has already shot up for $165 I've seen to $250. Could we still do breaks with that? Absolutely. I'd like to get, I do have Luminance on pre-order. I do have Certified on pre-order. But oof, I don't love the prices on some of that stuff already. Spot 3, Ross Chastain, Eric Jones, spot 3. Cole Custer, spot 3. Nick Sanchez, spot 3. Justin Haley, spot 6. Tyler Ankrum, spot 2. And Ryan Blaney, spot 2. And Bubba Wallace, spot 7. I mean, I don't know how y'all feel about Topps Chrome Jumbos being somewhere in the neighborhood of $500 plus. Sheldon Creed. Spot 7. Alex Bowman, spot 8. Carson Quapple, spot 9. John Hunter Nemechek, spot 0. Sammy Smith, spot 1. Chase Briscoe, spot 2. Luke Funhaus, spot 0. And Dale Earnhardt Jr. with the T, Spellbound, spot 3. I've been shopping around, looking at different products. Some of the older products I've been looking at, seeing if I can get decent deals off of it. Keeping an eye on different websites, trying to find the right deals, the best deals. Luke Funhaus, spot 0. Austin Beers, spot 7. Christian Rose, spot 0. Sam Mayer, spot 0. Joey Logano, spot 0. Josh Berry, my driver, spot 5. Riley Hurst on the green laser. That is 94 and 99 for Riley Hurst. Denny Hamlin on the Unleashed. That is spot 5. Get it for Topps has said they are not going to release any football products until they get the license, which is going to be March. So basically expect Topps Chrome Football to come out in a rush. I did order some more Topps Chrome Basketball hobbies because they were cheap, and we can do cheap breaks with them. So kind of pressing that a little bit. I do have 2 Cosmic basketball boxes that were also cheap. So we may do another break with that because they're not moving up at the shop right now. Tyler Ankrum, spot 2. If none of the photos are autographs yet. Chase Briscoe, spot 2. Carl Edwards, spot 2. Brett Holmes, spot 2. Josh Berry, spot 5. Austin Hill, 36 and 99. Y'all went quiet. No one talks no more. Is my internet still working? That would be something that went out now. Michael Waltrip. And then spot 6 on Michael Waltrip and a Spellbound Connor Zillich. Nice looking Spellbound card. 8 of 49. For breaks next week, we will have breaks Monday and Wednesday. We will not have breaks Friday. We are taking Aiden for his birthday to Great Wolf Lodge. He doesn't know that yet. But we are taking him to Great Wolf Lodge for his birthday. I need a break. I haven't taken a aside from business travel, I don't think I've actually taken a break from breaks since Christmas. I think I've done breaks, or Lisa's done breaks, and I've been coordinating breaks since Christmas last year. So I'm a little bit overdue for a small break. Davey Allison, spot 3. We'll get the Chrome started, at least kicked off on Wednesday. Harrison Burton, spot 4. Jesse Love, spot 5. Jeremy Clements, spot 6. Connor Mosak, spot 6. Sam Mayer, I just don't want to focus here. Sam Mayer, oh, spot 0. Kyle Larson, hell yeah. Nice autograph right there. Kyle Larson autograph. You know what? We're going to hold that one. We'll reveal that one at the end. That's a darn good one right now. Sweet Kyle Larson autograph right there. That's the kind of person you want to hit coming out of this if you're going to get autographs. That'll stay in the fire spot. We will check the number. We will reveal the number at the end on that one. Joey Logano, season highlights, spot 1. Keep you all in suspense. See if you get that card or not, because that's a darn good one to get. Hey, if you got spot 1 and we pulled the Superfractor, or the gold vinyl, I mean, then you also know you already got it. So got to keep a little suspense in this. But nice autograph right there. Wallace Allen, spot 4. Haley Deegan, spot 5. Michael Waltrip, spot 6. Tony Brediger, spot 7. Matt Mills, spot 7. Kevin Harvick, my former favorite driver. I mean, still like him. Spot 0. Jesse Love, again with the same card. Spot 5. Race Kings, Alex Bowman. Spot 9. You all gone super quiet on me. What happened to the chat? Everyone just went quiet. No Kyle Larson fans out there? Chandler Smith, spot 7. Connor Daly, NASCAR put everyone to sleep. Spot 7 for Connor Daly. Kyle Petty, spot 0. Todd Gilliland, spot 1. Ryan Blaney, spot 2. Corey Heim, spot 1. Davey Allison, definitely not going to be an autograph for Davey Allison, spot 3. Blocker and a Connor Zilich, that is spot 0. It's kind of hard to collect the spellbounds in my breaks here with this stuff because being a serial number, it doesn't really quite work out. You get a bunch of driver's letters. Ben Rhodes, spot 3. Jeb Burton, spot 4. Christian Eckes, spot 5. Eric Almirola, spot 6. Jake Garcia, spot 6. Kurt Busch, 22/99. Have not seen any of the photo exclusives yet. I really toyed with buying more. I actually kind of meant to buy 2 of the NFL Elite, but I thought they were going to hang out a little bit longer at the purchase level they were at, so I didn't, which was basically what the secondary market was selling them at. Jake Garcia, spot 6. And a spellbound Kyle Larson from his Bristol win. Spot 4. I'll be at the Richmond race this year. So if anybody wants to go, or anybody's happened to be down at Richmond going to see the Richmond NASCAR race, you can catch up with me there. I was supposed to go with my dad, but I found out today my mom has a torn meniscus. She has a medial complete radial tear of her right leg. Noah Gregson, spot 6. William Byron, spot 6. Jamie McMurray, spot 9. Shane Van Gisbergen, who's been tearing everyone up on the road courses this year, spot 0. Justin Bourson, spot 1. Kyle Busch, There's a relic card behind this. Tanner Gray, suited up relic. Kyle Busch, 34/99, going to spot 4. Sam taking the Kyle Busch, and the Tanner Gray is spot N. So I've lost track. Somewhere up there. There's a comment. Well, my mom is 69, and she tore it. She tore it the way that I hear how everybody tears their meniscus, which is you pulled a muscle, you started compensating, and then you rotated and did something you weren't supposed to do. And because you were compensating, you tore your meniscus. So she has a radial tear. They say it's a complete tear, complete radial tear. But it's not, but they said there's, what was it? Minimal displacement. So it sounds like it's torn, but the pieces are still kind of sitting there. They don't want to do any surgery, or are not advising surgery right now. So do you even notice that you have a torn meniscus anymore? Or did you have surgery done? Haven't revealed it yet. I'm saving it for the end to reveal who gets the Kyle Larson. Keeping it a secret. Connor Mosack, spot 6. Matt DiBenedetto, spot 7. Ty Gibbs, spot 8. Tanner Gray, spot 9. Carl Edwards. Like, could you still feel like like you have a tear? Because I told my mom, she said the thing she notices if she like was in the pool, if she like jumps or something like that, she then notices that she, tore it. Spot 2. Austin Cindric. Casey Kane suited up relic card. Spot 5 on the Austin Cindric. Interesting. 24/49. And then a Kyle Larson Race Kings. Spot 1. Spot 4 for the Kyle Busch. You're a Kyle Busch fan? Casey Kane. I wasn't expecting to see that card on the suited up. I haven't really seen any of the FOTL exclusives yet, so Carson Hocevar, spot 7. Did they sew it back together? William Walshick, spot 8. Alan Kowicki, spot 9. David Starr, spot 9. Richard Petty, spot 9. Matt DiBenedetto, spot 7. Justin Haley, spot 6. And a Richard Petty Spellbound P. Oh, okay. Well, Kyle Larson is probably one of the biggest names in NASCAR right now. So if that's number 6, then you are definitely, then you have the right Kyle in that respect. I know a lot of people are looking for his stuff. Brandon Jones, spot 9. Ricky Stenhouse Jr., spot 2. Daniel Dye, spot 3. Austin Hill, spot 4. Lane Riggs, spot 5. Joey Logano, 53/299. Kyle Weatherman and a Richard Petty. Weatherman is spot 4 and Richard Petty is spot 4. 2 packs left. I'm a little bit scratching my head here right now because maybe it was numbered to 49. I thought it was numbered to 25 or less. Our last photo box was way better from that respect. But we still got these 2 packs left. So Kyle Busch, spot 6. Taylor Gray, spot 7. Bill Elliott, McDonald's car, spot 8. Matt Kenseth, spot 8. Ty Gibbs, spot 8. John Hunter Nemechek, spot 0. Josh Williams, green wave. Well, there it is. 5 of 7. Josh Williams on the green wave. And an H for Dale Earnhardt Jr., spot 9. I thought we had gotten, you get 1 auto low numbered and 1 parallel low numbered, but maybe I'm wrong. 5 of 9 on Josh Williams. If you don't know who Josh Williams is the dude who literally in the middle of a race just parked his car on the track, got out, and walked to the pits because NASCAR was black flagging him. So he's kind of a legend in from that respect. One of the first few people to ever do that. Basically told NASCAR where they could take their car at that time. Got a lot of popularity out of that. The driving skills aren't quite matching it, but all right. We've got Brad Keselowski, spot 8. Daniel Suarez, who is leaving Trackhouse, spot 8. Riley Herbst, spot 1. Ryan Preece, spot 2. Ty Dillon, spot 3. Tanner Gray, spot 9. Rajah Caruth, spot 0. Incoming attractions, Winnet Solwich, spot 2. So, okay, maybe I misunderstood what the photo exclusive was. I don't know. I didn't play much more than the hobby boxes on these, so I'm not that worried about it. Too overly concerned. All right. The number to 7 goes to spot 5. So that's you guys, Liam. All right. Kyle Larson. The reveal of who's getting the Kyle Larson autograph is... It's not numbered. It is spot 3. Going to Steve. Steve Walchick. Or Wilchick. Gets the Kyle Larson autograph. Congrats, Steve. So here's your recap. Kyle Larson, not numbered. Austin Hill, 36 of 99. Going to spot 9. Dale Jr. Spellbound H, which is going to spot 9. Joey Logano, 53 of 299. Going to spot 3. Spellbound Richard Petty, spot 0. Kyle Larson, Spellbound, spot 4. Connor Zilich, spot 0. Dale Earnhardt Jr., spot 3. Chase Elliott, spot 9. And then the stand cards. Casey Kane, 24/49, suited up. Going to spot 4. Tanner Gray, not numbered. It's going to go to spot N, so whatever N number comes out to. Connor Zilich, 8 of 49, is going to spot 8. It's going to be Lori. Kurt Busch, 22 of 99, going to spot 2. Ryan. Josh Williams, 5 of 7, going to Frankie. Kyle Busch, 34/199, going to spot 4. Sam. Jesse Love. Actually, this was probably another photo card, maybe. 13 of 25, Jesse Love, going to spot 3. Steve. And Riley Hurst on the green laser. 94/99, going to spot 4. Just Sam. All right, and that is NASCAR. All right. Let me see. All right, I got the... Okay, so I'm going to run the random now for football. All right. Oh. Set this chair so long, I have to get a new chair, but get flat rear end here. All right. No huddle. All right, running this random. Commanders are going to go to top 5, are each going to get 2 packs. So I was actually able to bump that one up from what I initially had thought. So Prism, no huddle. I didn't have much choices for football for this week. We were very limited on what we had. All right, 3 6-sided dice. I will show you the results. We're going 7 times. I will post them in the brick. Hayden, Marcus, Mark, Hudson, Brad, Marcus are going to be your packs for the Commanders. I'm going to break this up, put this in there. Give me 1 second, and you will see them. Uno momento. Format, copy, and here is your list. All right, you all should be able to see now how that random came out and who the top 5 are there. So let me get the tags in for football. Yeah, I have 1 score box. I have 2 contenders boxes, a contenders optic. Gosh, that might be all I have for football right now. I have a lot of select blasters. So we'll be select blasting ourselves and mega being us for. I bought 36 mega boxes of select football. So we should have plenty of select to do for quite a long time. Prism. And I like it because the number chances are really low. Or getting numbered cards is high because they have low numbered chance cards. And they have the zebras as well. So I think there is a lot of good potential to stick with retail select for breaks because we can do inexpensive breaks while we wait for some of the better products to come out from Panini, I guess, for now, and then eventually Topps. Donahue, Jack, Rich, Schaefer, Ricky, Andrew. Thank you for helping fill football tonight. I appreciate it. The reason I didn't do a mini, for if anyone's wondering, it didn't make sense, to be honest. There were too many teams that were still hanging out there that it just, in my mind, it was kind of just going to be a ridiculous mini. And it wasn't worth trying to push the remaining football teams to a mini. So doing the deal offers, it seemed like it made a lot more sense to go do that. And so it was like going to be like $26 a spot kind of thing. And it just didn't add up by any means. Cool. All right. There's that. Why am I getting dinged? Wow. That's impressive. Somebody literally shipped a card, an encased card, where they slapped a sticker on a. That's pretty funny. They slapped a sticker on the slab. Didn't even put it in a bubble mailer. Just put a sticker on a slab. Yikes. That's not good form. All right. We got all our tags in for this one. Yeah, so I hope you all like Select Retail because we're going to be living it for a while. All right. So the way I've done this before is there's a pack on the left, pack on the right. So we're just going to go the 2 packs. We're going to go in that order, top to bottom. So we'll start with Hayden gets the first 2 for the Commanders. Marcus gets the second 2. Mark Hudson gets the third. There's Hank Hudson. Mr. Hudson did very well on our last break. Oh, I did. Okay. Sometimes I just do some stuff subconsciously and I don't even know I'm doing it. All right. Actually got to sit down with my accountant today and learn about how the business is going. So far, we're doing okay. I am not massively in debt yet. All right. So first 2 packs are going to go out to Hayden. So I'm just going to rip them and stack them. I'm still submitting cards to PSA for if you all want them to go. I am just not personally probably submitting many of my own anymore for a while. PSA has just been killing people on the market. I did want to mention, show real quick. This is what we can hit out of No Huddle. I have to show it before I open the box. We can hit 101 rookie autographs. Our lowest No Huddle is a neon green down to 10 that we can hit. So that would be the lowest kind we can hit. I don't think, yeah, there's a rookie, one exclusive rookie autograph. So our autograph we get should be a rookie autograph regardless. All right. So here we go. Hayden's with the Commanders. Everyone else has their teams. Good luck, everybody. Wes Welker, Joe Horn, DJ Moore, Tua Tagovailoa, Jaden Daniels. There you go, Hayden. Nice one right out of the gate. Disco, too. It is not numbered, but that is a Disco Jaden Daniels. Very nice. Congrats, Hayden. It's probably worth $350. Slide this off to the side there. About $350. Malik Washington. Malik Washington, Devontae Walker. Another Washington Commander, Jerzon Newton. It is not, though, Jaden Daniels, but it is 9 of 75. Jerzon Newton. It was a rookie. You had that going for you. All right. Next up, Earl Campbell, Fred Warner, Jimmy Smith, Josh Palmer, another Disco, Terry McLaurin for the Commanders. Man, Hayden, you're racking up the Commander cards right now. Ricky Pearsall, rookie, Jamari Thrash, and Dylan Laub on the Disco rookie. Get reported that as very expired. All right. Hayden got 3 Commanders cards out of that. Very nice. Did my marker go? Oh, there it is. Couldn't find my marker. Yeah. Ugh. Very nice hand. I did it right. Everyone gets so quiet. I start thinking that no one's actually in the break. I'm like, is anyone still here? I see 11 people on. Nobody wants to say. Is Happy Gilmore coming out next week too? Happy Gilmore too? All right. Marcus DeBottis. For his 2 packs. Second pack feels a little bit thicker. One of her autographs in here. All right, here we go. Hunting for a sold card you lost? Ooh. Like, you have to ship it to somebody? And you can't find it? Or... There we go. Dennis Gardick, Deshaun Watson, Evan Ingram, Ivan Pace Jr. Oh, like you were bidding on one. Lockdown, Josh Hines Allen for the Jaguars. It is not numbered. Rome Odunze for the Bears. Jatavian Sanders, Trayvon Walker, Disco. Kid Reporter, that is expired. Devin Singletary, Jamal Anderson, C.D. Lamb, Daniel Hunter, all-purpose Darren Sproles, Disco. Will Shipley, Johnny Wilson, and Joe Mixon, pink. 5 of 25. Nice for the Texans. Oh. So the post office or whoever you is lost it. That's not fun. I have a bunch of like my $1.99 cards that I sell that keep going lost and missing. But it's using those eBay labels. I was talking to my accountant today and just saying whether it's worth me chasing them down and submitting them all to the USPS to getting refunds for all the lost cards or not. And then, like, at some point, like, for $2.60 after they refund me the fees, I'm just like, just deal with it. Oh. Okay, well, now I have the full story. That's not good either. That's worse. All right. Now I'm on the same page. All right, Mark Hudson, you have the Commanders here. Now I'm smelling what you're cooking. Now I am tracking. All right, Mike Evans, Ed Oliver, Vince Fargamo, Christian Kirk, Xavier Worthy, Prismatic Disco. Nice. Not numbered, but that's a nice one. Brennan Rice, we got a blue. Malik Neighbors, nice. We'll sleeve that one. Mushin Muhammad, blue disco. That is 25 and 99. Baker Mayfield. Ahmad Sauce Gardner. Mark Andrews. Joe Montana. Luke Musgrove. Caleb Williams for the Bears. And we have a redemption. Oh, boy. That could be a Penix. Ramondre Stevenson, blue, 2 of 99. Well, let's take a look. Who is our redemption? Caleb Williams, be our guide. I feel like there's a chance this could be a Penix. Because I feel like a Penix's stuff was a lot of redemptions. Panini Prism. Rookie autograph Prism, no huddle. Not colored. 348. Jalen Wright. That's a Dolphin. For the Dolphins. Going to Marcus. Gets the redemption. Damn, I was hoping that was going to be a Penix. I was hoping for a Penix there. You haven't seen a Commander since those first two cards. Or first two packs, I should say. I think this is better than the Dylan Law, that's for sure. Yeah, my eBay stuff started getting a little bit all over the place, so I decided that I needed to do a better job with that. So I bought actually one of the 6-row sorting things from BCW. I'm so glad I did because I stuffed all my cards in there, and it's definitely helped me keep my eBay stuff much better sorted. So I have like a shelf section for anything that's up on auction, and I have like a tray that's all my buy it now stuff. All right, next two packs are going to be Brad Harriger. I thought we got shorted a pack there for a second. Next week we will have, I did get my return on my Prism value pack box, so we will have Prism value packs next week. We'll have Select Football, we'll have Topps Chrome, we'll have the last NASCAR photo box. I did also order Sapphire NBA Chrome too. All right. Brad's got the Commanders. Everyone else has theirs. Jarius Sneed, Russell Wilson, Brandon Aubrey, Jim Harbaugh, Disco Trey Benson, emergent rookie, not numbered. Devin Leary, Brandon Fisk, Chris Johnson, regular Disco, CJ Mosley, John Elway, TJ Hawkinson, Dante Hall for the Patriots. Oh, my Atlanta. That is a Drake May rookie variation disco. Damn. That's all I got to say about that card. Drake May rookie variation disco. Last team picked. Mark Hudson. I almost took this team myself. I just said, let's just go. Sweet hit, Mark Hudson. Drake May, rookie variation disco. The only thing would have made it better if it was numbered. Well, that's just going to take center stage right there. Damn. All right. And to finish that off, Newton for Brad for the Commanders. Bo Nix, nice base. Red, Lawrence Taylor for the Giants. Any Raiders? Yes. We have one. I know one for sure. We had a Dylan Lobb, Disco Raider rookie. So far. That's the one I can remember. All right. And the red was numbered 275. 13 to 75. Man, I've seen 13 a couple times tonight. All right. Last two packs going for Marcus again for the Commanders. All right, here we go. Cornelius Bennett, Jameer Gibbs, Jonathan Taylor, Jalen Waddle, Marshawn Lloyd. That looks like a rookie variation. That is a rookie variation. We got 2 rookie variations out of here. Nice. For the Packers. Also one of the last teams taken. Nice one. It was random to 5 different people. The first 5 names in that list are who got the Commanders for 2 packs each. Mason Smith, Devin Culp, purple, Anthony Richardson for the Colts. 6 of 49. Very nice. All right. Brandon Ayuk, Drew Brees, DeAndre Swift, Buda Baker, Romeo Dobbs, Luke McCaffrey. So that'll go to Marcus. Jadarius Robinson and Mark Andrews disco rounds out that box. That was actually, I mean, I don't necessarily agree with how much no huddles were costing. Actually, I'll need to sleeve that one. But that wasn't too bad of a box compared to what we've seen from those before. All right, so a recap on this one, the Jazir Newton to 75 and the Jaden Daniels disco, both those went to Hayden because he had the first 2 packs for the Commanders. The recap for the remaining cards. Anthony Richardson to 49 on the purple disco. Lawrence Taylor to 75. Yeah, 75 on the red disco. Dylan Laub on the base rookie disco. Bo Nix base. Malik Neighbors base. Caleb Williams base. Lockdown disco. Josh Hines Allen. Darren Sproles disco for the Saints. Marshawn Lloyd rookie variation disco for the Packers. Rookie autograph Prism No Huddle Jalen Wright, which I believe is a Dolphin. Joe Mixon was the lowest numbered one, 5 of 25 for the Texans. Ramondre Stevenson, that one's numbered 299. Xavier Worthy, Disco Prismatic. Mushan Muhammad, number 299, 25.99 for the Panthers. And definitely the best card so far, Drake May, Rookie Variation Disco. That one's nice. That one's clean, too. Very clean. For Mark Hudson. Sweet hit. All right. Last on the docket tonight is going to be Bowman's Best. Get that random run here and get that list updated. Oh. Joints don't want to play nice today. The other things I have is a Bowman Hobby Box and Bowman Mega Boxes. That's all I got. Well, on a lot of stuff, honestly. All right. Definitely am due a restock here. All right. All right, let me get the Bowman list up. All right. All right, running the random for Bowman's best. Still have 3 more of these too. If we want to do more. Who else got picked? Rockies, Guardians, Braves. And yes, Cubs, Rays. Dodgers. All right. 3 6-sided dice running the Bowman's best. We'll see the teams pop up here in a second. We're going to 2 2 1 5 times. Good luck. 1 2 3 4 5. Angels on top, taking spot 1. White Sox in spot 20. And here they come on your list. There you go. All right, there are your teams. And there we go. All right, Super Fractor Bounty is up and eligible for this tonight. Where are we at with that? Was I last notate that at 515? I think we're up to 520 now. Like this card here. So this is Super Fractor Bounty eligible. So I think we're at 520. So there we go. $520 Super Fractor Bounty is up for grabs tonight. Drake May was very nice. All right, here we go. So the teams, as they run, Dennis has the O's and the Angels. Sean has the Royals and the Phillies. Brad's got the Mariners, Tigers. David's got the Rays and the Diamondbacks. Frankie's got the Dodgers and the Yankees. Jacoby's got the Guardians and the Giants. Jaws got the Braves and the Twins. Sean's got the Red Sox and Cardinals. Andrew's got the Rockies and Padres. Chris has the Cubs and Pirates. Dennis also has the Rangers. Sean also has the Mets and the Reds. Brad's got also the Astros. David's got the Brewers. Frankie's also got the Blue Jays. Jaws also got the A's. Jacoby's also got the Marlins. Andrew's also got the Nationals. And Chris Thomas also has the White Sox. Here we go. 2 chrome autographs. I don't want to cut open. I'm bidding on a couple 2022 Absolute Baseball boxes, which is by far one of my favorite products that we've done breaks with. There was an overpopulation of hits. You had kaboom chases. trying to bid on 2 boxes, but I'm not. I have a threshold that I'm willing to buy, and I'm not willing to go over a certain threshold on them. All right, empty box. Do the second box here in a second. All right, good luck. Somebody going to take home $520. Are we finally going to break the superfractor bubble? We'll find out. Jose Altuve, Pete Alonso for the Mets, Tatis Jr., Mookie Betts, Atomic. That is why I said pick the Dodgers. Ohtani on the refractor, Mookie Betts on the Atomic. Oh, I need to tag people for this. I need to put the tags in. My bad. I got so excited. All right. Dennis, Sean, Brad, David. Dennis, Sean, Brad, David, Frankie, Jacoby, Chris, who else am I missing? Andrew and Jaw. That's it. All right. Okay. Yeah, that Drake May is definitely really nice. That's definitely. We've had solid hits tonight, I will say for sure. Definitely been solid hits tonight. We haven't had the face melting hit, I would say, but we've definitely had solid hits. All right, we got, man, I forgot about Henry Davis. Henry Davis. Oh, we don't talk about that guy anymore. Joey Gallo for the New York Yankees. That is 115 of 250. And, oh, we have a redemption. Is it still valid? God, I don't know if they'd honor it or not. Dylan Carlson. Oh, God. I hope this isn't some freaking monster. I mean, I hope they honor it, period. Oh, boy. Let's see. Congratulations. You are due to receive. I'm so scared of what this could be. Best of 2021 autograph. Refractor parallel. At least not super fractor. Of Emmanuel Rodriguez for the Twins. Who's got Twins? Jaw, let me know if you want me to go ahead and see if I can redeem this. And then we can see what happens with tops. But yeah, all right. It wasn't like the Superfractor 101 Ohtani Trout dual autograph. That would have been like, I've heard Topps has been pretty good about even redeeming old. If the card is available, they're redeeming them. But I mean, it has an expiration date on it. So Panini's been worse about. Okay. As soon as the break's over, I will go ahead and push it on their site and see if I can get them to redeem it. So now I'm going to put a note. I'm just going to do this. Well, I'll take it out after. I'll put a note with your name on it so I know it's yours. Gets taken care of. All right. Next up. Christian Hernandez. Austin Hendrick. Christian Pache. Future Vibrants, Armando Cruz. Man, I remember he was a Chase guy. Max Scherzer. It's funny seeing these cards and realize this is 2021 Bowman Best. This is like, if you think about it, this is like right in the heart of the COVID mess. The COVID mess to me is like 2020 to 2022 is kind of with all the craziness. So like this product is like right dead smack. It's kind of funny to think about that this is where the era this came from. Christian Yelich, Nick Madrigal, Trevor Story, Heat Wave, Mike Trout for the Angels, nice, and Jordan Lawler, which a lot of people are kind of poo-pooing on Lawler right now. All right, let's keep it going. Oh, God. Saw my TV froze, but it was just part of the scene they were doing. I was like, oh, God, not the internet again. Ryan Mountcastle, Mike Trout, Matt Chapman, autograph, J.A. I'd say Jonathan, India. Jay Allen, 38 of 99, Jay Allen. For the Reds, going to Sean Stickle. And an Adley Rushman refractor for the O's. Nice. Wife and I are going to go see Fluffy tomorrow. Going up to Maryland Live Casino. We got babysitters coming at 2:30, and it's about a 2-hour drive to get up there. So, but we're going to go see Fluffy, Gabriel Iglesias, for anybody who doesn't know. And it'd be nice. We don't really ever do date nights. It's very hard with the kids. Austin Martin. Austin Martin, Harry Ford, masterpieces, Aaron Judge. That's nice. Luis Rodriguez for the Dodgers, and a Jason Dominguez refractor. Nice. I've got shipments working through Friday's breaks last week. I've got that Mega Baseball break sorted. Actually, set that one on the side. So I know a couple people I've already noted for shipments and got their stuff done. And so I'm working on some everybody else's. That would be Frankie, I think. Yeah, it's Frankie. He's one of the local guys. I don't know if he's on. His son is the one on. His son is on YouTube right now. I don't know if Frankie's still on. But I'd say send a message to Frankie and see if he would want to sell it. Joey Gallo, Alec Baum, Jose Abreu, Future Vibrance, Andrew Vaughn, and Freddie Freeman. Andrew, have I ever shown you the the 2 rookie Judge autographs I have? One's from Diamond Kings and the other one's from Bowman. Then I have like a second-year Judge autograph. Joey Votto for the Reds. Javier Baez for the Mets. Ketel Marte. Jared Kelenic on the rookie craftsmanship. And an Albert Pujols. I got the Judge rookie, the Diamond Kings. It's to $2.99. Yeah, rookie patch autograph from Diamond Kings for something dirt cheap. I think I got it for like $40. It was wild how cheap I got it for. Definitely worth a hell of a lot more now, and definitely a keeper for me. And the Judge is the Bowman one is a 2018 Bowman Chrome Aaron Judge Prime Position Auto Green. Whit Merrifield. Man, I don't know what happened. I don't know if I assume he's still playing, but trade you flawless cards for it. Pass. Take a hell of a lot more to me to get off those cards. Whit Merrifield, Randy Arozarena, Miguel Cabrera to 199, 143 at 199. What's up, Chad? Oh. Wow. Okay. Man, that's a hell of a hit. Keeper Luis Rodriguez. I don't remember if this guy's still how relevant. I know he was a big chase for the Dodgers then. Nice autograph. That is an on-card autograph. Future Vibrance Luis Rodriguez card. That's sick. I'm trying to remember if his value is still... I haven't heard his name mentioned in a long time in the Dodgers organization. So he might have dropped down a bit, but that was a big chase guy. No, very much. That is a very nice, well thought out autograph for sure. That is somebody who's practiced their signature for sure. Very nice card. Very, very, very nice. All right. One more autograph left. So this Bowman box has been decent. I don't know where Liam and Frankie went. They asked me which team would I go with, and I said Dodgers. I went at more because of the Mookie Betts, but Marcelo Mayer, Sal Frelick, Akil Baddoo, Future Vibrance, Jared Kelenic, and Jordan Alvarez refractor. Yeah, Andrew, I'll send you a picture of those Judge cards I have. Basically, my wall of fame I've been kind of building. I got a Dominguez rookie autograph from Chrome. Chris Bryant, Anthony Rizzo, Colton Cowser, Heatwave, Nolan Arenado, and Alek Manoah. All right, last pack. This should be our last auto. Yeah, that Rodriguez. I have to look that up. Andrew Painter, Benny Montgomery, Bryce Harper. Last auto, VA. No clue. Victor Acosta. Boy, that's a far cry comparison of autographs right there. For the Padres, Victor Acosta and Spencer Howard refractor. Padres. Padres are Andrew. Very nice. All right. And that's straight printed. I feel like I'm looking at first grade versus like high school, you know? It's just kind of wild to me. All right, here is your recap for Bowman Best. I think that was a much better break. Let me look up to see. Luis Rodriguez Future Vibrance auto. Damn. Talk about a fall from grace right there. Huh. Obviously, he hasn't panned out very well. Yikes. I thought he had a lot of promise. I thought he was a chase guy, but good Lord, apparently not. Wow. But hey, that's still a nice card right there. I mean, either way, I'd still be happy with that card. It ain't be worth $3 today, but I kind of want to go. Why is his auto only worth $3? Kind of curious right now. Let's see if there's anything bad about him that's come up. Luis Rodriguez, Dodgers. Oh. Ew. That's why. He got released. He played basically 2021 through 2024. Never got past A+ league. Unless but he's got no 2025 stats. Well, oh wait, it says left fielder Luis Rodriguez assigned to the Luis Dodgers. But kind of weird. It says the Great Lakes Loons released Rodriguez. So now I'm confused. So is he up in the majors now? Oh, I don't know. He signed for the Dodgers for $2.7 million. Good Lord. Well, it looks like he's playing. No, he's got no 2025 stats. He was released from the Dodgers in August of 2024, which is why he has not played in 2025. Hence, his autograph is $3. Either way, better than 99 cents. Yeah, it's still a cool card. I still like the card. I think it's still nice. All right. You're not wrong. You're really not. Victor Acosta for the Padres, Miguel Cabrera to 199, Aaron Judge masterpieces, Jason Dominguez refractor. Andrews looking to make a deal with Frankie for those cards. Mike Trout Heat Wave, Joey Gallo to 250, Luis Rodriguez Future Vibrance, Jay Allen, that's number 299 for the Reds, Mookie Betts on the Atomic, and Emmanuel Rodriguez for the Twins. Redemption. And I will get that ready. Future Blue Crab. There you go. All right. And that is going to do it for our breaks tonight. That was a kind of an early night in some respects. We did 4 breaks. That's like the fastest we've done 4 breaks ever. So score football next week. We will have that. We'll have we may have Sapphire. We're only doing Monday and Wednesday, so taking Aiden for his birthday to Great Wolf Lodge Thursday and Friday, so no breaks on Friday. And I don't want to be sidetracked with stuff while I'm trying to do his birthday. So Monday and Wednesday next week breaks. Chrome will have on Wednesday. Yeah, so I'll have a schedule out on tomorrow as usual. But otherwise, pretty solid night. I think we had some pretty decent cards tonight for sure. So, all right, that's going to do it all for us here tonight. I hope you all have a great weekend. Continue to have a great summer. And otherwise, we will catch you all later.